Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to discuss strike and how you can improve your strike and how that's going to benefit you when you go on the greens. Let's get into the video. So as we all know, striking the golf ball is obviously one of the most important things when it comes to determining distance control and start line, okay? In full shots it's the same, and in putting it's also the same. So when you misstrike the ball, you're either going to strike it out of the toe, the heel, too high on the face or too low on the face. And we always want to try and make sure that we're striking it right out of the middle. The reason we want to strike the ball out the middle of the club face, obviously, is because this is the sweet spot, okay? And this is where all of the power is in the club face. If we strike it out of the sweet spot, that's going to give us the best chance to get the ball to the hole. And distance control is such a massive thing in putting. If you strike it out of the toe or the heel, there's not enough power in the toe of the heel, so you're going to lose power straight away, which means you're going to lose distance. Not only that, when you strike it out of the toe or the heel, the ball also deflects, okay? It's quite sort of a common myth about the putter causing the ball to spin. It doesn't cause the ball to spin. What happens is when the ball is struck out of the toe or the heel, the ball deflects off. So when you strike the ball out of the toe, the ball deflects off towards the right. When you strike the ball out of the heel, the ball deflects off to the left. So that's obviously just another reason why we want to make sure we're striking it bang out the middle. Firstly, for start line, because we don't want the ball to deflect. Secondly, for power, because when it's hitting the toe, the heel, top of the face or bottom of the face, it's not hitting the sweet spot. So you're losing energy straight away. And when you lose energy, you're going to lose distance, okay? Which means most likely you're not going to get the ball to the hole. So it's really important to try and make sure that we're striking out of the sweet spot to ensure we get the ball firstly to the hole, but we also start it on time. Now, another way you can tell whether you're striking it or not is, you could spot it straight away in terms of distance or start line, but if not, sound's a good one as well. When you strike it out of the sweet spot, it's a much more of a fuller sound, okay? Compared to when you strike it out of the toe, the heel, bottom of the top of the face, it's a very dead sort of tinny sound, okay? And you might be able to link it in. If you hear that sound and then see a ball finish 10 feet short, then you know you didn't strike it well. So what I'm going to show you now is 2 drills to try and improve your strike. I'm not going to try and change anything technique-wise. I'm just going to give you 2 sort of feedback drills to try and help you improve your strike. And when you do these drills, you'll really be able to tell the difference between striking the ball and not striking the ball. Okay, and that's going to help you take it out on to the course and sort of notice when you strike it. And you should see a big difference to balls you strike and balls you don't strike. Okay, so I'm going to show you 2 drills now to try and help you do this. Let's get into it. Cool, so the first drill I'd like you guys to try is with blue tack, okay? And all you're gonna do, I've done it here already, is you're gonna stick blue tack on both sides of your putter. Just give you just a closer look there. So I've got blue tack around about a ball width, right in the middle of the putter, you can see there, right in the middle. And the whole point of this exercise is once you've got the blue tack on the putter, I want you to take some putts and just avoid the blue tack, okay? And this will just give you feedback straight away. So when you toe it or heel it, you'll know because the ball will come out really dead. Because when it deflects off there, it's just going to die straight away. You're going to have even less power coming off the blue tack than when it comes off the heel or the toe. So stick the blue tack on about a ball width and then just hit some putts. That's literally all you need to do. So if I go over here, if I try and hit one out of the toe for you, we'll see how it comes out. See how dead that came out there. Whereas if I try and hit one out of the middle, no pressure, comes out way, way different, okay? So it's going to be really clear when you heel or toe strike it. So yeah, give that drill a go. What you may notice when you take out on the practice green is you're striking a certain side. So this will actually allow you to pick up your tendencies as well, okay? Because you might have a side that's a little bit more indented than one side because you're going to be hitting the ball out of it a lot. So that will just show you that you've got a tendency to toe strike it or heel strike it, and then you can relay those tendencies back to your technique. So it's a really helpful sort of tool to gain feedback on your overall stroke as well. So give that a go, and let's move on to the next drill. So the second drill I want you guys to try is called the gate drill, okay? Now if you want to practice green, I recommend using tees here, but obviously I'm on AstroTurf, so I've got 2 batteries. And with either the tees or the batteries, whichever you decide to use, I want you to create a gate that's just over the width of your putter. I may actually be being a bit too friendly there, but for this video we'll go with it. Obviously, I mean, you can make it a bit wider to make it easier, but I'd recommend going pretty much just over the width of the putter. So I could probably nudge these in a tiny bit more, just so it makes it just a little bit more difficult. Okay, and if I set up like this, in order to strike the ball out of the middle, I've got to go through the gate. If I heel strike it, I'm going to take this tee out, and if I toe strike it, I'm going to take this battery out. Sorry. So the whole idea of the drill is to make sure that you're not making contact with either side of your gate, and if you do that, most likely you're going to strike it straight out the middle. So I'd recommend only setting up from like a 3 to 6 foot putt for this drill and just rolling them in, just lining them up. Once you've got your gate, just rolling them in, doing sort of 4 to 5 putts. So I'd recommend spending, I mean, as much time as you like, but around about 10 to 20 minutes at least on this drill from the 3 to 6 feet range, okay, and just rolling them in. The more you do it, the more you'll gain feedback on whether you're a toe or a heel striker, because you'll be taking out different sides of the tees, and the more you can get in a row, the better. So then when you come to take the tees away and have just a normal ball there, it's going to be much easier. So there's 2 drills there. I really hope you enjoyed them, and yeah, let's get into the outro. I hope you enjoyed that video on strike, and hope you can take them drills away with you to work on it. Any questions, let me know. And if you're interested in online coaching, click the link in my banner, and that can take you through to Skillest, where you can purchase some online lessons. If you're in the London area, come down to West Kent and come in the lab, and we can sort out your putting from here. We've got Sam Putt Lab and Cap Toe, so we're fully kitted out. And I'll be back next week with another video. See you soon. Cheers, guys.